Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, and they, thems, and welcome to Danganronpa, obviously, or Danganronpa. But I know I always be saying this in Dangan in this series, but for real, legitimately, this might be the last episode of Dangan because I know we have to get through one class trial and then a second class trial. And then I know we go over a bunch of like dialogue or something like that, and then we got the epilogue. But it's mostly just this class trial 1, class trial 2, and then the epilogue. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I probably might be able to get it done in one recording. Obviously, edit that all up into one episode. But you know, this might be, or should be at least, the last episode for Dangan Trigger Happy Havoc. Ain't y'all excited? Cause oh my, I am so excited to get this series done and over with. Not saying that I hated it, but damn, this series has been dragging its long saggy nuts across the span of like a year and some change. So let's get it done.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Oh, that'd be the day. That'd be the day. Bitch-ass bear.
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you?
Oh boy.
You're all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
No, Hiro. You're off the banyan again. You need to snap out of it. And why are you like? You're right next to Monokuma too. You sure you ain't working with the Illuminati as well? Ah, okay. Yeah, I get it. Something stuck in my teeth. That's
you
what
guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Well, why are we all turning on each other?
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Okay, so I forgot.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I already know it off the top of my head. Don't worry about it, I said. But we all have group photos, right?
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
Aha! Was that
What?
photo?
You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Because Hina got the picture where Hina isn't in there. I'm assuming Taka. Yeah. Taka got the picture he's not in, and Hiro gets a picture he's not in.
The picture you have, I'm in it.
Yeah, but Big Mac isn't in it.
But that can't be right. Because in my picture...
You gonna show your picture? She will. Oh!
I'm the only one not in it.
There's gonna be a common theme. There's gonna be a common theme between these pictures. I want you to like. I want you to. Damn. Okay, we chill now. All right, cool. I want you to spot the differences or the similarities between them, and I need you, Rebel, to formulate your thoughts and stop being a little bitch or stop being a dumbass. If they're gonna show any more pictures, I figured as much as in which case.
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. Give it up,
Okay,
give it up.
but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Yeah, whatever, man. This one too, just as I thought. Oh, and he doesn't
So the
eat donuts.
secret in
you
these
know. He likes
pictures has
donuts.
been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture.
And
You're
in
the
my
ones
picture.
trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Yes, yes you did.
How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos, and that person is the one who took the photos, or the one who got the photos.
I got it!
Toko.
In each
If
case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Because technically, you could have just taken the
So,
photo, but you
in the
could be like,
picture
I don't
got,
remember taking the
I'm
photo.
the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Bro, why Celeste is always
And in
the
the
same
picture
pose?
Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Yes, please do. And there Celeste goes in the background. Oh.
In other words,
Damn.
Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
I mean, that one was pretty easy.
Yeah,
Come on now.
I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's picture. Or pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen,
Digging at me.
can I see everyone's group
Dead ass
photo
me.
one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. One more time. Kuya's picture. Taka. I just called Kuya Taka. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And my picture. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't pin down. Something. Okay, group photo has been updated.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
No, it's very
And on
real.
top of that, they went
I
to
think
all
so.
that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Again, these are very real pictures.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But
Wait,
is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
the reason why I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. It's we're gonna get into Hangman's Gambit because I already know the answer to it. It is knee. Shoot, did I need a? Is it an E or an? Oh, nice.
Now I understand.
How did you already know the answer?
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
What? We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it, but no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no idea. Can't move forward until they accept it. Damn it, we're not even on to like the main trial point right now. We're just bickering and bitching at each other because we can't. Oh, well, I got this photo, but I'm not in it. I got this photo and I'm not in it. You could have taken the damn picture. Think!
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise
we are
you,
playing
I
Dangan.
haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories.
Is totally stupid, obviously.
No, because I know all these answers and all that type of stuff, but I want to at least go through the dialogue.
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss.
Did you hear that in the background when I shot the thing and it was the correct? It was like great.
This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, I'm not gonna show you porn.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
All of us.
All of us, including you.
you lied! I never did any kind of interview.
Monokuma, what are you doing? Monokuma, roll up the TV. Show Hina's badass. Not badass, but baddie self. That she did indeed consent to this.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
What
I
am I
didn't
saying?
imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Kuya. You know what? Whatever. Stay in the damn
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
Hiro, I don't think you know what amnesia is.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Correct.
What were the interviews about?
Consent or not? Well, consent, yeah, but
The
that they
headmaster
expect-
sat each
accept-
of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question.
Do you accept being enrolled into like Hope's Peak
He
Academy or
asked
something
us
like
if
that?
we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
And we all said yes.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Who's we?
Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
we all said we could.
We? We? We speaking French now?
Even
We? No.
I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
We all said yes to something like that.
I don't know.
So we're all
I don't
idiotic.
remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else.
Exactly. Stop trying
Nobody
to single me
remembers?
out, making me feel like a dumbass. We're all dumbasses in this scenario.
You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
This is coming from Hiro, so you know it's stupid as hell. Oops.
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
The bear knows we're not capping.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
So can we drop this and get on to the main
Indeed.
thing?
We only have one path in front of us.
Then, really?
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
Monokuma pulled a Bill Cosby on us.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie! You figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
That and finding out who the real killer of Mukuro Ikusawa is. But apparently we're all not concerned about that right now.
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The spare, right? The original
You
motive.
mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
What was the original motive?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Thank you, Monokuma.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you want us to figure out who killed
I hate
her
your
before
bitch ass
we do
bear self.
anything
but,
else.
yeah, we need to focus on the killer of Mukuro Ikusaba right now. So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need exposed.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is
No!
probably a million miles.
In this very school right now. You know, I don't care about going through this dialogue. Well, I do.
There's
but
no question that
we
the
got-
mastermind is somewhere
Vamos.
within the school.
We gotta get this going.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Take that! Yes, I did. For your information, Toko.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
What you did with us earlier? Sure, I told you this already, but this killing game began with, only 16 people. And
So if the
only
mastermind
16
is
people
in the
entered
school,
this.
we have to
Didn't know
assume
about
it can
that, yeah.
only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
They low-key didn't?
So we're
Like,
the only ones
low-key, they
here?
didn't.
It's not me.
Low-key.
I'm not the mastermind.
Well, it's
We know
not
this.
me.
We know this. Hiro, I don't like how this game made like almost the dark skin, or the darker skin tones than the other classmates. They made them a bit more like not stupid, but like a bit more not lightheaded either. They made them a bit more than the other classmates, and I hate it.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
I hate you. I
Cuz
hate you.
it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being
I
executed.
hate you.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Monokuma, shut up.
What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The Mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
No time at
He's
all.
right.
Because y'all want to
What more is
bitch
there
about
to
these
talk
pictures
about?
and like, amnesia? We didn't get amnesia. What are you talking about? We didn't accept that. You did accept it.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
We have not.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No,
Maybe not.
that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I guess. Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the other wounds?
I got it!
Yeah.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yes. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days older.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Okay. Putting on your thinking cap, Hiro. But here's my rebuttal.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
If she was the ultimate soldier, she wouldn't have gotten all those scars. Now would she, Toko?
You're wrong.
She denied me. I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Like every time I try and warm up to Toko or Kuya, their four-eyed asses just like go straight back down to my hating list. Shut up! If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place?
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
Punk
Be denied
ass.
so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
Exactly. So stop that dumb-ish. I'm trying not to curse this whole.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
I'm trying not to cuss as much in this video just because if this is going to be a long video that I'm going to have to record and edit, or at least in editing, I might as well just like try and not cuss as much so I don't have to censor anything, because obviously you have to go through all this stuff and then let me edit that out. That's the only F-bomb I'm going to drop in this video, I promise you.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Nice. Not nice. I don't like that picture. Not nice.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Probably like 2 days.
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Last light. Oh, we told everyone about that?
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
Okay, the identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else other than the mastermind. Yeah.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
Yeah, an assumption.
You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo, comparing that to the masked attacker. Is that really their bare hands, though? It should be obvious.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, whoa. Wrong one.
Yes.
Shut up, Monokuma. Let me try and talk to my audience real quick. Her most noticeable feature, the tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. Also, my camera might be flipped. No, I think it does look flipped in post-editing, so it might not look right. But this is my right hand. And learning my Japanese lessons, I learned that Migi is right in, not Asura. I forget what a left knee is, but Migi is right. You know how I easily remember that? Just because I watched Parasite, and I remember he called his right hand Migi. And then when I learned that, I was like, yo, so that's why he called his right hand Migi. I haven't watched Parasite in a while. That's cool.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro.
no, that's wrong. Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly.
Correct!
Alright, I'll stop.
A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
I mean, but still, those look like gloves. Oh, well.
So
the
there's
nails.
no
Okay.
way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
No, you didn't.
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Huh? Before anyone could say anything, what is she gonna show? Oh, Kyoko was removing her glove. We have never seen her remove her gloves before.
Your hands!
Yeah. Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burn. Oh my, I need to stop doing that.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
Show me the hands. I promise you, I'm not like Yoshikage Kira. Just show me the hands. I'm gonna get a boner.
I didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. Boy! No.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, and she did not have the... Or she, he... It could be whatever. It could be whatever they want to identify as. We're progressive up in this YouTube channel. Anyways, again, they could still be wearing gloves, but I guess they're not smart enough to wear gloves in this case.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Man, like you care
Not
about
at
feelings.
all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
Nope.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could
Oh
she?
my god.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Wait, no, but that would be too much time though. But still, the scars kind of like add up.
Then, she was being stored somewhere?
Yo! Hold up. Because, again, it's been a while since I've seen Release's series on this game. And I may have forgotten a bit of the details. But, yo, again, things are just connecting in my head now. But, yo, okay. Nah, I'll wait until, like, everything gets revealed or something like that. But I'll come back to this thought when that happens.
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. In the biolab.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body came from the tarp. Hold up. There it is. Yo. Yeah, you see Mukuro's fatal injuries. Keep it in mind. Just keep it in mind, okay? Just keep it in mind.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
What do you mean nitpicky nature? Kuya, throughout the series, you've been nothing but nitpicky. Don't!
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Inconsistency in the biolabs.
La, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking
Hey,
about?
by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What one thing?
Yeah, what one thing? I need a one
What do you
thing.
think I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Your family.
Oh yeah. That was like really in the beginning of the game too. Why bring it up now?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Oh, yo, bruh. Cause, oh my god, talking about tangents. Okay, so I think I mentioned this before, but I did play a bit of Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls on my PS Vita. And that's like the shmup, shoot 'em up, not even shoot 'em up, shooter Danganronpa game. And the main character of that game is Makoto's sister. And I mean, I never really paid attention to it because I kind of like just played like an hour or two in it and then just like dropped it just cause. But that, I mean, it's true because that is her sister, or that is the main character you play in Ultra Despair Girls, his sister. I never really put two and two together like that. That's cool. Hold on, I'll even search it up on my phone right now.
So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Komaru Naegi, aka Makoto's sister. There we go. Yeah. Focus, damn it. Oh, you focusing. Nice. You see? You see? Oh, man. Don't you just love it when things go together? No? Okay.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family?
Also, it also brings, oh my god, another tangent, but it also brings up how I think these games are like told in a non-linear setting, or they're out of order, something like that. Because I remember something being like, I think it's this game goes first, but like then it's Ultra Despair Girls, then Danganronpa 2. Well, I really don't know how the games go in order because I've only really like really done like Dangan 1, a bit of Dangan 2, and then, you know, a bit of Ultra Despair Girls. I never really touched Dangan 3 like that, or at all. But I think they go, or at least Danganronpa as a series goes and tells the story in like a non-linear path. Cause I know in Danganronpa 2, Kuya gets fat as hell, like Fumi type fat. But in Ultra Despair Girls, he's still his skinny Danganronpa 1 self. Ain't that cool?
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Also, I really don't know if I'm gonna play Ultra Despair Girls. Going on how like Berlizzi hated the series.
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto.
Calm
He
down, calm
wants
down.
you to get
And
upset.
plus, we gotta focus on finishing this now. Danganronpa 1 right now. Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me, and I need to calm down and pay attention to this game. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. Consistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. Oh yes, for the moment of truth. Time for the moment of truth.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Gotta lock in, gotta lock in, gotta lock in, gotta lock in.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Nice!
I'm not listening!
Oh! Wait. Oh,
I'm
wait,
not
that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
I'm not listening!
This should prove it.
I did not know I have to scroll through the different bullets. Oh my god.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
These bodies colorless.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
9!
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights should be 10 lights, because 10 bodies.
I got it!
Because only 6 of us are alive.
10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. The key to solving this mystery. Sayaka? Well, no. Sayaka did not die first. It was Junko that died first. Get it right! Actually, no. Sayaka did die first. If I'm... Damn. Okay. My bad. Sayaka did die first. Second was Junko. Third was Leon. Fourth was Chihiro. Also, I'm surprised I remember these in order. Damn, Chihiro got crucified. Mondo was 5th. Taka and Fumi were 6 and 7. 6-7. Shut your ass up. Celeste was 8th. Hey. Sakura was 9th. And who was 10th? And then Mukuro Ikosabu was 10th.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
9!
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
Kinda.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But that wouldn't
But
make
if
sense,
they wanted
though.
to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there's less body than murders, there's explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? Makes sense. Same person was killed twice.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
It may sound ridiculous, but stay with me.
Murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
I got you.
It was Mukuro, of course.
Whoa,
Before
duh.
she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
I told you that we'd come back up soon.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional. Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki?
Oh, that's cool. That's
Mando
cool.
Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia
Ludenberg.
whatever? Or
Ludenberg.
maybe Sakura Ogami? No.
No.
There's no way anyone was
No.
murdered.
Oh.
Murdered?
No, that's wrong.
Take that.
Junko,
Huh?
wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
The scars. Whatever.
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
Also, I want you to take note of I know my face cam is blocking right now. Just move, zoom it in. I want you to take close look, pay attention to her face, Junko's face.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
Yes and no.
Wait, so then... what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9.
9.
Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right.
No, you.
I'm right, aren't I?
No, you still a dumbass. Mukuro alive. The one that's still alive is Mukuro. But can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro equals Saba is still alive.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
No,
Yeah,
that's wrong.
nah. We're not gonna do all that. We're not gonna do all of that. So, let's shut that shit up right now.
No. The
Stuff
body
up
we
right
found
now.
in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
Oh, well, shoot. Never mind then. They look nothing alike. Mukuro bad.
Right, Kyoko?
I shouldn't be saying
She
that.
was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32.
Again, still a weird ass measurement system for ladies, but I'm not gonna criticize y'all because y'all ladies and I'm a dude.
Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. Where's she at? Where's she at? We got you on the rocks! Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at?
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Oh, man. John Cena retired.
Huh?
Yeah.
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Why are you defending her? Also, stop showing this!
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
That wasn't Junko. That was Mukuro.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Because it was. Also, charade. Dumbass.
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Did I? I don't know. Now that you mention it. Again, this was all the way like back in chapter 1 or something like that. Like, how am I supposed to remember? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Checked for a pulse. She really is dead. She was gone. She was cold. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
Or the person who was playing Junko was dead.
The idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who said I'm done with it?
Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Absolutely not.
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
And here comes Kuya talking all smart and all that. No, Kuya, you are not smart. You just act smart.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead. I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, or weren't alive somehow, Jesus, there's still a trial after this. I forgot. It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely. Maybe she used some sort of trick. I already know the word because I got my trusty little guide. But R P C E L. Where's A? Laced. Replace.
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
And the scars.
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Okay, so you're just gonna keep playing this.
About
scene
to
all
die?
the time.
Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Shadow Clone Jutsu. Yeah.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that.
Also, I say Shadow Clone Jutsu. I never watched Naruto before, but if I ever do like start Naruto, just know it's because of Rock Lee and Might Guy. I love those two. Like, bruh, they're so cool. I would watch the show entirely just for them. I'm being dead ass.
So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. They switched at the beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
Correct.
We'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
Because she was working with the mastermind.
and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
It's probably just makeup.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
That matched up with Junko's.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Wait. I thought Mukuro was the ultimate whatever. They're a terrorist organization. Who
What's
cares?
wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity?
Identity.
As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all as he wants to. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation with the interview DVD.
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
Junko didn't show up once, did she? Turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. It just happened. So before Junko's part played, huh?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video.
Oh, I at
And the
least
reason
finished
you
it. Okay.
did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
Among Us.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they try to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I gotta reveal that. Another lock-in moment for me, because I gotta, yeah.
What do you want? What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible!
Oh, this gets sickening.
What do you want? That's impossible!
This should prove
Nice. Again, that threw me off trying to switch between the other bullets too, because like I thought it was on the
The
default.
video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo. I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. Remember I pointed it out too? I was like, keep in mind the pictures or whatever, a common theme between them. You still see them? Of course you do. It's easy to spot out. The unusual circumstance is Junko's
I
face.
got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
We gotta go through the whole thing. I actually wonder how. Actually, no, because you do see Junko's face at the end of this game, or at least the end of the trial, or something like that.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed
She's the
Junko in
mastermind.
the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything right now.
Oh yes, let's make our closing argument. Also, I'll skip through this. Don't worry. I'm not gonna make you sit through all of this. Anyways. Alright, this should be
The killer is you.
I might have gotten it out of... Actually, I'll just cut to the final thing or something like that. I don't
We
know.
met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place.
Mukuro
And that girl's
Ikusaba.
name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko Enoshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Nice! Okay, I got it right in the first
So
try.
she put on a mask and then attacked me.
Right!
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Boom! Yeah. Hit Toko's, sent Toko's ass flying.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
It's a bomb!
She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima!
We still don't know what she looks like, but we did it. Nice.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the
We
case?
still got another case to do. Yeah.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Uh-oh. What's about to happen? Oh, there she is.
The
ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. Yeah. I forgot how she sounded like. I don't think I remember how she sounded like.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
No.
If you swear your fealty
Wait,
to
doesn't
us,
she have different like,
will reward
personalities or
you
something
with
like that?
half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
Also, it kind of ruins it for me. Not really, but it kind of ruins it for me. Just because whenever I think of Junko's voice actor, I think of Jamie Marsh. Where's Little Cat? AKA Reese's voice actor from High School DxD. Actually, I think that's her name, Jamie Marsh. Jamie Marshy. Yeah, Jamie Marshy. My bad. But yeah, because she voices like she does very popular voices in animes and stuff like that. But mostly, whenever I think of her voice, I think of either Rias from High School DxD, Panny from Panty and Stocking, or Junko from Danganronpa from the anime. Yeah, the anime, by the way. There's an anime of it, by the way. Anyways.
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Yeah, she has different personalities. That's why she goes
It's
from
been
like...
so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? I know, it's pretty bad, right? Stop! She's the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
She sounds so monotone. God.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. Surely I've seen her somewhere too. It was definitely before I got to this school. Oh, okay.
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Damn, I was about to stop recording so I could record another session of this. Actually, I might do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick just cause so I'll have like an hour and something recording of this, but then I'll have another hour and something recording of like the second part of this. Don't worry, it'll flow into each other.
Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass.
I'm ready.
And
no, you ain't.
You were on it!
Yeah, cause she's like cute as hell. Like, come on now.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
Probably.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
It was fake? Of course it was fake! I've seen her on a ton of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Photo covers and junks are totally photoshopped. And it is held with a computer in it, so they're not real. They were fake!
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
What do we say, sexy?
Not even if they're twins.
Twins!
I forgot that they're twins.
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Well, shoot. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of me not cussing. Just for you to cuss,
And
Junko.
together,
It's not
we
fair.
were the Despair sisters, aka the ultimate despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it forced me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over?
You remind me of Penny.
Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But
Oh yeah.
if she was your
Post-show.
twin, that
Post-show.
means you killed your own sister?
Actually, no, because if I think about it, I think Panty and Stocking and Danganronpa, the first one, came out in the same year, 2010. Also, Panty and Stocking, the first season, came out in 2010 of my birthday, October 1st, or at least the first episode did.
And for reasons deeper and
If I
darker than
remember
the
correctly.
ocean. Ha! As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Huh?
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Identities.
Sadly, her
Titties.
inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
Yeesh.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
What kind of excuse
I've
is
never
that?
been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Also, this makes me wonder if, because there's gonna be like multiple bears that are revealed throughout the series. I wonder if they're modeled after like Junko's personas, if you will. Personas, if you will. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, Monokuma is like her main persona. But then you have these ones like the cutesy one, because I know in the second Dangan there's a rabbit robot, or it's like Monokuma but a rabbit, you know?
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Yes.
Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, wasn't she like... Gah! Yeah. Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me? Yeah.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Yeah, don't mess with the robot bear.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
Makoto. Big Mac. Are you forgetting you're talking to the ultimate despair?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Huh? Yeah, huh?
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands.
Yeah, because, well, at least in Ultra Despair Girls, Makoto's got a younger sister, and Hina's got a younger brother, which, a bit of spoilers right now, but he gets BOOM!
That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super
growing
despair.
mushrooms out of your head?
No, more than that.
Oh, man.
Super, 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 super despair.
I get it!
It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
I don't think there's anything perfect. Shut up!
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Ooh.
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Okay,
You haven't even
that's a little
solved all
cute,
the
that's a little
mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer, so how about the next one? Maybe
what
you
next
should
one?
solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
No. Thinking back to what Monokuma told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to. Oh, actually, the motives Monokuma came up with. Obviously the guy.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
No.
Theme?
Maybe?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
family, right? Or her pop group. Her pop group. The theme for murder Monokuma gave us for the first murder. DVD family on Sayaka's was her friends. They had a dream they all shared. For the first murder, the motive we're given was human connections.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Again, her pop group or something like that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding-a-ling-ding.
You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family.
And again, this ties back to Ultimate Despair Girls, because in that game, you play as Makoto's younger sister, and I don't think I mentioned it, but the world is like in total ruins or something like that, because like Monokuma bots are like attacking the world or something like that. Just despair, spreading despair throughout the world.
For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
Kill.
But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
And that was all around Chihiro, right? For the second murder, the motive theme was, that's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme for that time was the past, because Mondo killed his older brother, and Chihiro... What the hell am I talking about? Stop trying to act smart.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The third murder was Celeste, right? The reason Celeste turned to the murder was she wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. Thought. Whore. Sluts. Greed.
I got it!
Money.
It
Mooney.
was money, wasn't it? Greed.
It was Mooney.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
She take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's trifling friend indeed. Oh, she a gold digger. Well, with time, they dig on me.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Motive behind the case of Sakura's death was, what was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? Because she betrayed the group trying to work with, she betrayed the group was trying to work with Monokuma, or in this case, Junko. Betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
Woohoo!
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
Billions.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
The seed of despair.
Despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
Something about being oblivious or whatever. It's like the cat found out. Man, how does the saying go?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Will we actually see it though?
You
Outside
mean
world.
the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did
And it's in
happen out there.
ruins or something like that.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world.
Okay,
you've
you're
all
dragging
been
it
so
on.
anxious
Just
to
show us.
claw your way back into.
Yeah, a world that's consumed by Monokuma. It'd be a horrible world to live in. I get it. I get it. Yeah, but this is what I was talking about of how, like... No! You know, because the Monokuma bots, like, either killed the humans or took over the humans or something like that. Again, UDG is, like, a weird-ass game. It's weird in the timeline, too. No, that's cursing. Iker frickles like everything in the timeline or something like that.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous.
Danger!
That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it. What about should we recognize? This whole thing
That
is insane.
world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial!
Well, technically we've been in the final class trial, but that's beside the point.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck outside!
So vulgar.
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering? If nobody can remember anything.
No, that's wrong.
Someone should be able to remember everything. Make her face!
Actually, she might remember.
Yeah! I don't know. That's how Genocide Jack laughs, right?
Remember?
The other Toko, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Precisely.
No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. It's me,
I know, I'm-
your friendly
I was going,
neighborhood
bloomity,
serial killer!
bloomity, 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 bloomity.
She just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately.
Immediately.
Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
That
The video
video.
that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Bloomity, bloomity,
Oh,
bloomity, 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 bloomity,
I'm the
bloomity.
mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Whoa. What happened here?
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
No.
A tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history! And as a result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I
Don't
couldn't
get
live up to
snippy.
Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
But how can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
Ridiculous?
It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
Yeah, you suck off your family's name like... Yeah.
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Oh, you can't... Yeah. I think we already know.
Correct! Well done, peasant!
Thank you.
But I didn't say anything yet.
Oh.
I just got
She
so
broke the fourth
fucking
wall.
bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Talking to me right now, okay?
But
Download.
do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
No, but you might have ADHD.
Anyway,
like
like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
And he's the only one.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
You know, I would feel bad, Kuya, but like, you still never get out of your own ass. I would feel bad, but like, you're such an asshole, man.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
But hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? That don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
I mean, time flies when, I
If
don't know,
some
man.
kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
You could have probably been in a coma.
Mistaken?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
2 years.
2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
2 years ago? What's that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us, if what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so, the memories they took from us was our life at Hope's Peak. Because those pictures must have been real, otherwise, like, why would you just randomly take them?
I got it!
So, our life at Hope's Peak
If we accept
Academy
that what
was
you say
real,
is true.
But, you know,
Then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Thank you, Zuko.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
I want to think that too, but I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe it. I want it to be impossible, but it's the truth. We have to accept it.
Two years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No, that's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
What's up? Is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
Kyoko's.
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Stimulating.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
When our memories come apart, main hall for the first time, that was at the entrance ceremony when I fainted.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories, I can't think of any time other than that day.
When you stepped inside the building, right? Yeah!
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
2 years.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first
You know
time,
why-
it wasn't actually for the first time.
You know why that the badass personality of Junko reminds me of so much? It reminds me of bitch pudding from Robot Chicken. I don't know why that just like suddenly reminds me of that. Yeah. Bitch pudding.
Unaware of this
Legendary.
fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other. But
By that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
Man, that's very grim when you think
And
about
it
it.
was also you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Save it.
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
Talk to the hand.
So, since I love you guys so
Sing it
much,
forever.
I'll tell you
You sing, lady.
all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Ultimate spare all mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Okay.
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness.
Nah, she said penis.
Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
Not just any tragedy, the tragedy.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
Most.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right. It was transformed into a shelter. I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
Yes, I do. Hold up.
I got it! Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
No, I'm distracted. I'm really distracted right now. I am very sorry. Not really.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other?
Why? Oops. Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deathmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
I showed everyone that was, what, a hijack or something like that? I forget. Oh, yeah, okay. Where's the I and where's the J? I see you. Okay.
Now I understand.
I got it.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Whoa.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Yeah.
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you
Tell
guys
him,
to
Big Mac.
survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
Truth full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
Damn, that is the ultimate despair.
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh.
I like you, Jill. I like you, Genocide Jill.
Get it? We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already!
Now they're in despair.
Don't help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful!
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
See, that's why we call him Big Mac.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, curiosity killed
If
the cat.
so,
That's what the
what
saying
then?
goes.
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all gunners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
Wrong. What about the traps?
I didn't kill
Or not the
anyone.
traps, the,
I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
executions.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
The executions were on
That's
your
why
ass, though.
anyone was murdered
Yeah,
here,
your
peasant.
ass.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of
Gio.
instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
I'm so sorry.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple. You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
You mean, we'd
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
So, an instant.
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's blasphemy!
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Someone! Say something!
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
She hates his ass.
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
Now she's choked
One
up.
person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up, to live in despair. That's not really living at all.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared,
this take
we don't
forever.
have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about,
We
man.
won't give up. Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Yeah.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Don't lose hope now.
Yeah, Kuya. Stop being a pussy.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Uh-huh,
But
sure.
don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
we won't give up.
Shoot. Oh,
As long as
shoot!
there's hope, we'll never give
Oh!
up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Danganronpa.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come
Alright. Stop vibing. Stop vibing. Stop
have to go
vibing.
into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the mess.
So, what are you gonna do?
Come on, Kyoko.
Will you
You're the
just
last
die?
one.
Is that what you want?
Don't lose hope now.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
As the
You
ultimate
came here to
hope!
confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
So uncool.
Oh.
Your stupid faces,
Could've
the
replayed the
stupid things
main
you've said, the
thing.
stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I give hope. Ah, shoot. Alright, time to our final lock-in.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
Despair into
Hope keeps on going.
Should have let her finish the middle. But yeah, ultimate hope. Oh
I
man.
refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
Yes, Big Mac.
Going on? What's happening?
I didn't cheat. What are you talking about? Nice, bro. Nice.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Pull the lever, Grunk.
I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing with our own hands.
What is it? We land on Junko. That's right, because she never really got eliminated from the game. Well, when I say eliminated, I mean like she never got an execution in the game or anything like that.
The hell?
Oh, please say y'all keep voice acting, because I really like it when I don't have to voice act.
Indeed.
Damn it! You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
Yeah, I lost. Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be! You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Oh. Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end?
True despair.
It's the ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of this world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately, this once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair, here at the moment of death, to have the chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
Oh, I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this? Probably because she's a masochist.
Anyway.
So, are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Thank you, Jill. Everyone!
Hey.
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
However.
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko!
No.
Stop it! Stop! I hate those faces you're making. See those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine. Yeah, just let me... One last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide, maybe you'll find some hope. But there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you will still plan to cling to your hope. Of course, because we...
It's fine, it's fine.
Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
It can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You just don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want to do is taste that despair of death that you only get once in life.
Don't get in my way!
Oh, well, okay. Now that is thumbnail material. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what the thumbnail of this video is going to be.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a 10th of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
Junko, you're getting a little too horny for my liking.
Let's do this.
I low-key like it. What?
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
She doesn't even get dragged by Monokuma, if I remember. She just happily walks. Cause don't the other ones get dragged or something like that, and then Junko just happily walks? Cause again, she's a masochist like that. And I forget how many executions she goes through. I know she goes through multiple of them, if I remember correctly. Oh, she goes through all of their executions. Yeah. The ultimate punishment. Yeah, bruh. The cage of death. The rule of 1,000 things. She goes through all of their punishment. Yeah, no. Junko's a masochist. And I low-key like that. Yeah, bruh. Excavator of death. What was the oh, the excavator, the excavator. I don't think we've seen some of those, because I know no. All of these are executions we've seen before. Yeesh. Yikes. Ooh. I really don't remember if she's dead or not either. Like, cause I know obviously there are like Danganronpa games after this game, but like obviously I said it earlier in the episode too that it's out of chronological order, but like I really don't remember if she's like actually dead like that. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Ah, damn it. There goes my activate windows. Nice. Monokuma hair tie. Yeah, Junko's Monokuma hair ties. But even after saying it was all over, it was not like the building exploded or collapsed on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. But we get to get out of here. Goodbye Despair High School. Goodbye Despair. No, because it's a UDG, Ultimate Despair Girls. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck here in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end, we had nothing but hope. Oh, it's final. We can't just stand around here like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko, and in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. Nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd just take my scissors and jam him up so far. Whoa! You pull a Yuri. Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We could go outside?
That's enough.
Please stop. Yeah, please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway.
Don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
it's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. Ow! Ow! But, you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks.
For serious?
Maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world is a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, isn't it? Right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there's also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
the act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
Am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there. Hina's looking for the closest Krispy Kreme. I'll tag along with you, girl. And what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now. I'll grow banyan with you. With that wheat. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin. Woo! Thanks, Hina. You totally opened my eyes. And my third one. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as we have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out of there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. What can we do? No, we could probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Oh.
And goodbye, to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope it really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with my hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Oh, shoot! And I'm guessing this is where it ends off. Give it to me, baby! Give me that funk, that stuff, that stunk. Oh, yeah, bruh. Oh, yeah. Nice! Oh. Yo. Whew! That is Dangan, people, or Dangan. Danganronpa. That is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I am so glad y'all stuck it out with me. I mean, turn that low so I don't get copyrighted, if it does get copyrighted. But yeah, no, like, I know, this series has been going on for a long ass while. And, like, obviously, I'm very sorry about doing that for the series. But, like, I think it's just because this game kind of overstayed its welcome. Yeah, overstayed its welcome just because, like, so some of the story beats or some of the chapters was just like go on for way too damn long. Like how last episode I had to put part 21 and 22 together. For this episode, technically it would have been part 23 and 24. And 24 would have been the end, but I just decided, you know what, let's just end it right here, right now. We got one final class trial, and then, well, two technically, but we had our final class trial, and that's it. Obviously, I do have, don't get me wrong, before I get on with my criticisms, I really love this game. I really like this game, and I really think, for this channel at least, I think it's up there for like one of the staple series of this channel. Just like for it would be like, for this channel, it'd be like Sucker for Love, Hoonie Pop, not Final Level of Giant Shrine. What's another one that's like really stuck with this one? Hush Hush, Your Love to Die For. I really think Dangan is one of those series of this, one of the staple series of this channel that I really enjoy doing. So again, I'm really thankful for y'all for sticking it out with me. And like, if I do, like, I do have criticisms of this game, of how like some of the stuff would really drag. Maybe that's just for this YouTube series of recording this game, but some stuff really dragged out, and some stuff really bored me to tears. Of like, bruh, I don't want to keep going on with this anymore. I just want this to end and hurry up. That's why some of the episodes, like later on in the episode, I would just like skip through dialogue and not really talk through them. Just because, again, like, it overstayed its welcome sometimes. Sometimes the dialogue would just be like extra and fluff just for being extra and fluffed. But I mean, it is a visual novel and all of that. But again, it overstayed its welcome, and it kind of like, okay, can we get this done and over with? I don't know how it looked like watching it, but for me playing it, that's how it felt. And I know this series went all over the place with like some shorter episodes, some longer episodes. An episode was a live stream. An episode I didn't have a face cam because like again, this series has been going on for so long that I think I started this with either when I was in junior year or senior year of high school, and then my first semester in college, and now we're finishing it off in my second semester of college. Like, I didn't have these when I first started this. I first started when I had a flat top, and then over time it was like a flat top with a bit of red, my small little knots that I started off with, my starter locks or something like that. Then progressively my hair started getting longer, started getting dyeing it and all that type of stuff. I mean, I got this tattoo. I didn't have a tattoo when I started off because, again, I was like 17. I think either 16 or 17 when I started. It's probably 17. But yeah, bro, it's taken so long that you physically like see me grow and all that type of stuff. Whew. Really love this game. Really love this game. I don't know how I will play. I will try and play the other games. I will try and play. Well, I will definitely play Danganronpa 2. I don't know about Ultra Despair Girls. We might have to. We'll see on that. We'll see on that because I know it has some stigma around being like very sucky, very fan servicey, very creepy. But if it was requested enough of wanting me to do Ultra Despair Girls, I'll see about that. In Danganronpa 3, I definitely will try and do that too because I've seen nothing of Danganronpa 3. Oh man, oh man. All my yapping has went through the credits, but yeah, bruh. And there he is, that bitch ass bear.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
That like, cause they said the ultimate despair is multiple people. So, you know, yeah. Well, all's well that ends well. That's the achievement I just got. But yeah, I think I said all my think pieces I wanted to say out in the outro out in the credits. I don't know how immediate it will be, but I definitely will play Danganronpa 2. Not the island game. I don't know what it's specifically called, but I will play Dangan 2. I don't know how immediate it will be because, you know, we just finished this series. I don't want to get straight into another Dangan game, but I do want to try and like play throughout this whole series because I genuinely liked playing Trigger Happy Havoc. Sometimes it got pretty boring. Sometimes it got slow. Sometimes like the time between episodes was very long, almost like months between episodes, but I still wanted to like dedicate it and be dedicated and be like, let's get this done because it's Dangan. It's like a staple and I really want to get this done. Yeah. And I probably might as well just mention it now since I didn't really mention it in a video, you know, my lazy ass not really recording, but you know, I'm really thankful we got to 600 subscribers. I know it's kind of random mentioning it in a Dangan video, in the end of a Dangan video, immediate successful, but hey, people are still watching my stuff. And if people are watching my stuff and enjoying my stuff, then I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's all my think pieces I gotta say. I'm gonna say goodbye to Dangan. We'll get to your sequel sometime soon. I don't know when, but it'll be sometime. So, that concludes the show, ladies, gentlemen, and they thems. Till next time, peace out.